Good morning, my cookie crumbs, and welcome back to my parking lot. And back to your regularly scheduled episodes. Alright, let's get started into this brand new story. Let's not miss a beat. Here we go. A figure with a car seat walked down the street. It was about 1:30 in the morning. She knew that it was super late, but she didn't care. She got up to a gate, forced it open, and walked up to the old-style house. She placed the baby down onto the front step and knocked on the door. The door opened, which she didn't expect, but an irate grandmother stood in front of her. "Inko, why have you come?" "Mother, you can have the brat." "Don't tell me you got pregnant just to give birth and just to give up Izuku. There's a chance that he might be quirkless. Nobody wants a quirkless child. I certainly don't. What a useless child he would be. Inko, I raised you better than that." "Sure, Mother, you did. Hizashi ruined you." "Ruined me? He opened my eyes. I would have cared for this thing." "You would have cared for him like a mother. Like how mothers are supposed to care for their children. You're nothing but a monster like he is." "Monster? How dare you? How dare you, Inko? If you want to leave Izuku here, fine. We'll take better care of him." "Grandmother, what's going on?" "Kokoa, come here, dear." "Hi, Grandmother. What's..." "Mom?" the teenager asked. "What are you doing here?" "Just dropping off your useless baby brother." "Useless? He could never." "And you know what? Grandmother's right. I'm glad you dropped him off here. He'd be better off with us than a bitch like you." "How dare you? You're only..." "I might be a preteen. But you know, I know more than you think. I'm not stupid." "You impudent little girl. You stupid teenager." "Preteen, actually. I'm only 11. But I'll take care of my baby brother. Thank you very much. Grandmother, I'll be inside warming Izuku a bottle. He might be hungry." "Of course, dear. Go on, get him warm as well. It's chilly out here. Don't want him to freeze to death." "Of course. Come on, little Izuku. You're gonna be so loved here, I know it." "That is the last time you dump a baby on my doorstep, Inko, and the last time you darken this hall." "How dare you, Mother? I used to take care of this shrine. Least you forget. You took care of nothing. And you have nothing. Just that silly little quirk." "At least I have a quirk. What do you have? Magic? That's not a quirk." "Better than nothing." "Whatever. Just take the brat." "I didn't want either children, and I will produce an heir for Hizashi." "An heir? Don't make me laugh. Heir for what?" "You know what. Just get out, Inko. Get out and never return. And this time, I will make sure you never return." "Oh, how so?" she said, crossing her arms. "Like this." The grandmother chanted a few words, and Inko grew for a second. What are you doing to me? A marking on her wrist appeared, and the chanting stopped, and she'd stopped glowing. What is this? What have you done to me? This is a curse. Should you step back onto this doorstep, you will meet a fate worse than death. You cursed me to die? Who said anything about cursing you to die? I said a fate worse than death, didn't I? That could mean anything. How dare you do this to your own daughter? How dare you leave your own daughter and son on my doorstep? Nevertheless, they are not your children anymore. They are now mine. Sign these papers and be on your way. Fine. I will never return. You can't return. If you return, that marking will grow hot. So hot it may melt your skin. What? You can never step foot near the shrine again. And if you dare step foot into it and onto this doorstep, like I said, a fate worse than death. Now go. And if anyone is the useless one, it's you. You useless child. How dare I? Oh, yes, I know. How dare I speak the truth? Now get out, you useless girl. Get out and never return. Inko had tears in her eyes. She tried to wipe them away. Fine. I hate you, and we despise you. Now leave. I will not tell you again. Do you need to be arrested and forced out? I'm going. Inko stormed off. Before she looked back, looked through a window, and saw her daughter feeding her son. The newborn looking up at his sister curiously, with love and adoration in his eyes, as she spoke sweetly to him, as she fed him his bottle. Her daughter was a natural caregiver. She had no doubt that Izuku would be raised with love and care. She didn't want to abandon her children. She loved her children, actually. She loved them dearly. But she had to protect them. She had to protect them from all for one. And if anybody could do it, it would be her grandmother. Her mother and her children would learn to protect themselves. Are you deaf, Inko? I said leave. They are not yours any longer. I'm going. What's going on out here? Another elderly voice said. Inko, is that you? Grandmother? Get out. Grandmother, I said leave. You are on my property. You are not welcome here. Fine. She slammed the gate door behind her, and stormed off. I'm so sorry, my children. I'm so sorry. She disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. At least for the time being. Oh, dear me. Kyo. Yes, grandmother. Or yes, mother. Take me back inside. It's chilly tonight. Yes, mother. So we have another child to darken our doorway. How wonderful. Izuku will make a fine addition to our family. He will. I know it. And our dearest... Look at her. She's already a natural when it comes to caring for him. They watched as the young preteen changed Izuku's diaper and put him into some warm pajamas. There you go, Izu. Nice and toasty. The baby babbled sleepily, sucking on his pacifier. Okay, you. Time for bed. It's way too late for us to both be awake. That's right, dearies. Oh, grandmother, great-grandmother. Good morning. Good morning, my child. Bring me Izuku, please. Yes, great-grandmother. Hello, Izuku. Oh, how precious. Look at him, Gio. Yes, yes, mother. He is quite cute. Those chubby little cheeks. Oh, those freckles. He's going to be a fine shadow magic user. I know of it. We'll start training when he's about your age, Kokoa. Yes, grandmother, or great-grandmother. But are you sure? What if he wants to learn sooner? Then we will teach him sooner. But for now, let us all return to bed. It is quite late. Yes, mother. Kokoa? Yes, grandmother. I'm going. I'll put Izuku with me. Come on, Susu. We'll get supplies for him in the morning. Come on, dear. Let's go to sleep. You're exhausted, I know. Yes, mother. The lights went out and the shrine went dark. The night went on more peacefully, now that the baby was warm and safe. Aww, more baby Izuku. I can't handle the cuteness. I just cannot. Alright, guys, that's the beginning of a brand new story, possibly. Let's see how well this does. I don't know. How about if we get like 100 likes on this? Maybe more. I don't know. Let's see how many likes we can get on it in like 24 hours. Maybe 48. Alright, guys. I know I promised I wouldn't do this, but subscribe, like the video. If you have any ideas that you want to shove my way, go for it. You just might see your own story on this channel. Until next time, bye-bye.